Good morning to all. Myself Ikjot Kaur, Assistant Professor in Faculty of Nursing, Rama University, Kanpur. Today I am going to present one topic that is from psychiatric nursing, that is OCD. OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder. In this topic we are having certain subheadings like definition of OCD, OCD cycle, etiology, sign and symptoms, diagnosis, treatment, at the end complications. So, we are starting with the definition. It is OCD is coming under neurotic disorders. It is one of the classification of psychiatric disorders. Neurotic disorder, it is coming under that, and the obsession and compulsions are the two different words which are combining and making one disorder. First is obsession. Obsession means unwanted thoughts in your mind, which are coming to your mind unwantedly and repetitively, thoughts, that is known as obsessions. And compulsion means according to that thoughts we are acting or behaving. That behavior, that acts is known as compulsion. So, they can't consider as separately as the disorders. So, they are combining and they are formulating one common disorder, that is known as obsessive compulsive disorder. It is also known as in the short form OCD. So, first is definition. OCD is a mental disorder where people feel the need to check things repetitively, perform certain routines repetitively. Means they are going with the repetitive things again and again because they are having unwanted thoughts in their mind again and again, and according to that they are behaving. Oh, after this we are having OCD cycle. How this whole disorder is circulating. This is starting from the obsessions, that is unwanted thoughts. Then after it will create anxiety in the mind of the person. So, to relieve that anxiety, the person is showing the compulsive behaviors. To relieve that anxiety, the person is showing the compulsive behavior. Once they show the compulsive behaviors, their anxiety would be relieved and then they repeat the cycle accordingly. So, this is the OCD cycle, how the disorder will process. And after this we are moving to the third subheading, that is etiology. Etiology is first thing is genetic factor. First factor in the etiology is genetic factor. Genetic factor is, it is seen that in it is very higher rate, significantly higher rate in monozygotic twins rather than dizygotic twins. Means if the child is monozygotic twin, then they are having more chances to, if one child is having this disorder, the other is also having a chance, more chance to develop this disorder in the later life. That is coming under genetic. Next is brain structure. Brain structure means difference, there are some structural abnormalities in the brain which we are seeing in these kind of patients, in OCD patients. First is difference in the frontal cortex and subcortical structure of the brain. Next, after this brain structure abnormalities, we are having some abnormalities in the biochemicals or neurochemicals area also. That is, we are having abnormal level of serotonin. Serotonin is our one neurochemical in our brain and which is responsible for various disorders in psychiatry. So, at the last we are in etiology we are having environmental factors. Environmental factors means if the person who have experienced any abuse in the childhood, then they are having more chance to develop OCD in the later life, that is environmental factor. Abuse, maybe it is sexual or it is a physical abuse or verbal abuse, any abuse, if the child is faced in their childhood, then they are having more chances to develop the OCD in the later life. This is all about the etiological factors in the for the OCD disorder. Now, next, sign and symptoms. Sign and symptoms are, we are dividing the sign and symptoms also in the two, that is first is obsessive symptoms. Obsessive symptoms means fear of contamination. According to this fear of contamination, they are going for the compulsive symptoms like they will go for hand washing. Next is having things orderly. They are having a obsession that the things should be symmetrically orderly arranged, like cupboards, their material like bookshelf, anything. Okay, then next is aggressive behavior. They will sometimes they are having a thoughts or obsessions for their aggressions, related to aggressions for anyone, for himself or herself also, for others also. Then next last is unwanted thoughts. It is related to anything, it is related to any ritual, it is related to any religion, anything it can be. And last, for the compulsions, for according to this the compulsions would be there. The compulsions are washing hands and cleaning. They will go for the, if they are having fear of contamination, they can go for washing hand again and again. For the things in symmetry or orderly things, they will go for counting and checking the things again and again. Either they are in their place or not, or they are shifted to any other place. They are counter checking again and again, following a strict routine. They will not in OCD patients, they will not change their routine, minor routine also. If they want to go for any routine, like for example they are leaving the home at 8, they have to leave the home at 8, they will not miss the routine the same. Okay, or if they are bathing at 8 or 7 a.m. in the morning, they will follow the same strict routine. Orderliness, they will arrange the thing in the orderly manner, they will not change it. If anybody else go, change the position of their particular items, they will be aggressive on that time, because it is creating anxiety in that persons, for OCD persons. Okay. Next, for after the sign and symptoms, we are moving to the diagnosis parts. Diagnosis is, it's very easy to diagnose because with the help of history taking. History taking is the very easily we can detect the person, because we will get these things, these symptoms very easily when we will take history of the patients. Then mental status examination also we will go, and last we can go for the MRI and CT scans to find out any structural abnormality of the brain. Next is treatment. So, for the treatment is divided into the three parts. First is pharmacological treatment, second is psychotherapy, and last is physical therapy. In these three subheadings we are dividing the treatment. First is pharma treatment. Pharmacological treatment is, we are giving two types of drugs. First is antidepressant drugs and second is anxiolytic drugs. Antidepressant drugs we are giving to the patient to normalize their serotonin level, to help them to normalize their serotonin level. As we are studied in etiology, there is an abnormality in the serotonin level. For the next anxiolytics we are giving to relieve anxiety, to help them to relieve anxiety. And next is psychotherapy. In psychotherapy we are giving behavior therapy to these kind of patients, and the group therapy also we are involving for these patients. Both the therapies we are giving to OCD patients. And last is physical therapy. Physical therapy is only we are having ECT, and ECT we will give to patient in severe cases. Not in the minor cases of OCD we are giving any physical therapy ECT, we are giving it in the case of severe cases only. So, at the last we are having only complications. Complications are, first is they are not able to perform work properly at time, at school performance, at work performance, they are delaying all the things because of their compulsions, obsessive compulsions. They will go with that part and they are missing their important task in their daily life. Next is overall poor quality of life. The quality of life, poor quality of life would be there. Next is anxiety disorder. They may develop anxiety disorder in the later life if the OCD is not treated on time. Next is depression. Also according to this, if they are not able to perform the daily activities, they are not able to score in school, they are not able to perform better in the workplace. So, they will develop depression also in the later life. Eating disorder may be there, and the one important thing, that is suicidal thoughts. Sometimes the patient may develop suicidal thoughts in the case of severe OCD. If the OCD left untreated, then they go for the suicidal thoughts. Alcohol abuse and any other kind of substance also they can abuse. And last is contact dermatitis, because they are performing, like for first fear of contamination, they are performing again and again hand washing. with the contact with so much of contact with the frequently with the soap, they will develop contact dermatitis laterly. That is the complication of this disorder. So today we discussed the OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, which is coming under the neurotic disorders in psychiatry, and we discussed started with the definition, then we discussed the OCD cycle, then we discussed etiology, sign and symptom, diagnosis, treatment and complications. With this we completed our topic. Thank you so much.